Right under the canton. If the Telvanni had simply bothered to go down here, I doubt this operation would have lasted. Yeah, well.
I should have slept a little longer.
Do they even know it's down here? I mean, it's pretty crumbling in. It's pretty crumbled in, so...
You inward.
Iron flame blade. Boiled netch. No, we need regular netch.
Could really use a glass of Flynn right about now.
Yeah. Yep. Me too.
I should have slept a little longer.
Oh, I guess that's not actually... You can't actually pick that up. We will carry that later. What? Oh, Paxon's with us. Paxon, the pack rat. I have stuff you're gonna want to sell. And 5 to 8, 5 to 6, 4 to 5, 3 to 10. We'll see what he actually equips. He might still have the... That's a dram. That's an old type of Dunmermani. From before the Empire. The dark days before the Empire. Okay, that door's locked.
You inward.
I have you! Now you die!
That's leather pauldron. Giab, do you have lattes? Other one, right? Yes, and I know I have resin.
The moons guide you, friend.
Latte carefully inspects the netch leather pauldrons. His eyes light up with excitement. Yes, these are perfect, Deja Blackeye. Latte cannot express enough gratitude. His cuirass now offers increasing protection. Latte is ready for another round of sparring. Yeah, I don't want to spar with you. Or just like licking Crassius Curio's collection of crude limericks. We're gonna take it, but we're not gonna read it right now. Tomb key. Bobbin? Peach glass bowl, ceramic bowl. We need one of these. Actually, I should give it to Paxson. Pack. Flynn. Thus, you missed. She's like, you don't hit everything 100% of the time. That's Paxson's tail. Whoops. Okay, Ves. You hit the door frame.
Just follow my lead on this one. I'll see if their leader is willing to talk, but be prepared for anything.
What now? What now?
Who let you two in here? What am I paying you fetchers for?
The rest of your men are dead, and this little operation is over. You can still surrender your arms and live.
That's a fine speech. I bet you came up with it just now. You believe you have the upper hand here simply because you killed a few of my men? No, I doubt this will play out the way you desire.
Why the sudden loyalty? Why are these shipments so important?
What now? This better be important.
With our interests. Enough of this.
I gave you the courtesy of surrender. I'm afraid that's all I can offer you.
And what does your silent companion have to say about this? We made a tidy profit here, and I'm willing to offer you some if you abandon the girl and keep quiet. No reason to get involved in local affairs. Some of us'll die here, but let's find out who. On that we agree. This operation is a bust, but we already delivered what we need to. Dispose of them and seal this place.
Another hopeless fool.
Dunmer Iron Cuirass. Do not open. Collapse tunnel ahead. Keep out vermin. Let's poke around. Glimmer cylinders. Tubes. Discs. Imperial Centurion Eye. I think I already have one of those. Potion of water breathing. That doesn't seem promising. Lots of skooma. And moon sugar. Or a lot of moon sugar, sorry, not skooma. Reminder to walk everyone through the waterproofing procedure again because we almost lost a crate on the last outgoing shipment. Operations report. The new cargo has been moved out of Vivek and passed onto the other cells. Minimal resistance from the temple. 2 of my men abandoned their post, muttering some nonsense about a dreamer awakening. I passed on word to the others to see if intercept is possible if they aren't already dead. I'll have the crew pack up and return to base after covering our tracks. I trust you'll pass on this news to our patrons. Oh, I can take the quill. I need one. Door key. Viper blade, brass scales, gold, gold, gold. Empty bottle, 6th house mug. That's interesting. Potion. I wonder if that's a poison. That was a poison, and I did not apply that correctly. Sorry. Dwarven throwing knives. We can take these to Fargoth. Paxon, you're gonna need to assist with some of this. So sure, that's why I'm here. Don't know why I have a jar of grease, but I have a jar of grease. These are for Fargoth. Cyrodiilic brandy is a quest item. Interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Cheap potion of silence. Yes. Woohoo! I successfully used poison.
Did you find something? Can I see it?
Not encouraging, but there are hints that make sense when you put the pieces together. Specific cargo and new partners, or the ramblings from his men, this reeks of the 6th house. Too many coincidences here, I agree. It all makes sense. Only criminals would consider a pact like this. But why? There's so much more we need to know. But I should report this to the Grand Marshal before we go any further. Your call, Vess. Then our path is laid out. I admit the temptation to keep going is alluring, but it wouldn't be right to sidestep Galdal. She entrusted this to me, after all. But I wanted to thank you first, for not leaving me when that swit gave you the chance. This is a partnership, isn't it? Of course, but you could have said all those things until you realized what kind of trouble my mission was. Admittedly, I don't think it would lead us here either. We can return to Cassius before we go to Saran. I'm sure he's growing impatient. Okay. Latte?
Is there something on your mind?
Okay. Jib. 44 regular cliff racers, 3 diseased, and 0 blighted. Oh wait, what are your abilities? I wish I could tell you, like, pick that lock. Where? There's a door over there. I'm curious. Wooden club. Peckish and I'm cold. Where's my cloak? Okay. Interesting. I have no idea where we are. Forgotten Tomb. Everybody here? Alright, let's go. Where are we? Not far from Vivek. Paxon. Latte? Latte. Latte. Did you miscast? You miscast. No! Ugh. Should probably put my cloak on. Okay, we're not far from the Telvanni canton. That was a complete waste of poison, but, you know.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Do a little of this and a little of that. Yeah, so do we. Nund. I don't know what this Nund is. We are in the Ascadian Isles region, even though we are within a stone's throw of Vivek.
Surrender or forfeit.
Paxon, stay here. Cantrip, Acid Splash. Interesting. Shitty little sword. Gwen. Huh. Black leather shoes. Pretty standard stuff. Oh, ash statues. Bess, did you see that? Well, we're going to be unhinging a lot of stuff. Well, that's amazing. That is so cool. Anyway. Sturgeon meat. Quama eggs. I'll take the sturgeon meat. Just in case. What is up? What is up there? I don't know what that was. That was weird. Dwemer lanterns. More unhinging. I'm feeling completely unhinged. And I merged my leveled lists. I do that before I start the stream. Oh, cool. I can draw on Dwemer parchment. That's awesome. Skooma for Mr. Landscape of South of Skathanud. That's cool. Fine glass bowl. Also very cool. Warrior ring. Fortify strength and endurance. I will wear that happily. Dwemer bottle. Interesting. Alright guys, yes, we are digging through everything, but we need the, I like the fact that you help Latte level up his gear. Like, you know, you want him to, you don't want his gear to, you want to have him keep his special gear, but you don't want it to be OP right at the beginning, especially since with you picking him up in Pelagiad, it's kind of expected that you'll be a new character. So, you know, just a thought. Just a thought. Where's the tea? Okay. Worn cavern door trapped. And I looked, not very deeply, but I did look for a texture replacer for the wood. No luck. Latte, do not freaking die. Latte's gonna die from a miscast again. Yeah.
See what you're made of. Great.
That was dramatic. Wish we had a stew pot. That would make life a lot easier. I'll take another copy of Dance in the Fire just to sell. Expensive shoes. Potions. Arvesa. I get the feeling we're meant to think this is just another boring cave. There could be something interesting here if we look hard enough. Shock resistance, slow falling. You can have your arrows back. Paxon's back at the front. This is a very straightforward cave. You go this way, then you go this way. The clothier should have completed the work. What was the clothier doing? I do not remember.
I've got a few minutes if you need something.
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Leslie. How can I help you? Healer, yeah. Nothing, thanks right now. No, that's not Scuttle Pie. That's Scuttle Pie. the illustrated scrolls. It makes you feel like you're picking up more than just, you know, a blank sheet of paper. Hello, Paxson.
Blessing of the 2 months upon you.
His cuirass armor rating is 22. Feather of 30 points on self. Constant effect. Nice.
Blessing of Azura upon you.
And what about you, sir? You have all kinds of crap. Okay, Paxson, you have a lot to carry, I'm sorry. But you are a pack rat. This is what you are born to do. And a bucket. Okay, you need to follow. Come with us. We now need to find the Silt Strider?
Go ahead,
Whatever
Outlander.
you want.
What do you need?
Why is it gross out here?
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
I don't see the Silt Strider. That's the Telvanni Wasteworks. That's... yeah.
I have this. They never.
Who are you?
Vivek.
Outcast and of the vampires. Interesting. You're missing your neck. Thankfully. The missing neck was really bothering me. I am not wearing the glasses. That is disappointing. And I do not have pauldrons because I have not found pauldrons that I want to wear. And what was that round thing? Khajiit eye. That had better be like a tiger eye and not like a Khajiit's eye. That would be horrible. I'm peckish. What was I gonna do about that? Salt rice porridge. I knew it wasn't scuttle pie. I knew there was something else. Okay, I didn't want to hit the ordinator on the quar. That would have been bad. Even if we were trying to protect him from the rat, that would still be bad. Who is this? Hunter.
May I help you?
Okay. I don't remember there being this many caves, like, in this part of the area around Vivek. But I think these are all vanilla. Two of S's arrows. Where the fuck is Paxon? Paxon! Follow. Stay here. Okay. Where's this other person?
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Well, that was exciting. Okay. Is that it? No, there's a... Excuse me, latte. Hello, 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 hello. Latte, do not fucking die. Why are you punching people? Are all your daggers broken? Yes? No. Give me that. If you're not going to use it responsibly, you don't get it. Heal companion. You sense an aura of crystal eggs.
They never learn.
Thirsty. Oh, there's an underwater tunnel. And I'm wearing my water breathing skirt and my swift swim skirt. I was just thinking, you know, we should have found, like, we should have gotten notification about an egg by now. And that was not what I wanted to do. Latte, why are you running ahead? Out of all of the characters.
No time for idle hands.
Did someone die? Yeah, someone died. Bashara. So we know it's a whatchamacallit? Canonical cave, a cave from the vanilla game because it has an egg in it, and they wouldn't been able to place that in a mod.
It's about time I had some fun. Today will be your last.
And I'm getting it right in the face. Alright. I'm getting punched, I think. Everyone okay? Everyone alive? Ah. That's getting annoying. That just looks stupid. Sorry, Latte. Okay, what happened to the whole... the whole delay thing that was supposed to happen? Clearly it did not. We didn't find that egg. That's annoying. She looks so silly swimming. Alerv's key, what is that about? Okay, it's not back there, guys. Hmm. What is that horrible weapon he's wearing? It's like a wolf's head with a... It's a Rickling lance. That's terrible. A ladle is required to make stew. There's a grill. Do I have anything that can be grilled? Oh yeah, I got sturgeon meat. I haven't seen a ladle in our travels. Paxon's back at the top. This fire is not very So that's gonna cook faster. I wish I knew how to make the water noise go away. It's getting quite annoying. Gia, you have no... nobody is carrying any firewood. Well, that's frustrating. It's gonna be a hot second. That's gonna be here in a minute. Oh, what to do, Lucifer. Come on. I burnt it. All that fuss, and I burnt it. You know what? What is this? 40%? We have time to go get packs on, I think, to get more firewood. Or we can keep looking for the crystal egg. Excuse me, latte. This is annoying. I usually don't struggle this much with finding the eggs. I thought we left Pax on right there. Oh, Paxon, where are you? I hear you. Where did you go? I'm sure at this point the meat is completely burnt, but I already looked up there. Paxon has an acorn that will bring him back to us, so we're okay there. See, it's not even fully cooked yet. A watched sturgeon never cooks. Isn't that how it goes? No. Not even close. Hmm. Give me that hood. That is not for you. Here, you can take the buckets. I have no idea where the egg is. Speed. You guys really need to calm down. Thought I had something that delayed them. It's not working. So it told me there was an egg near here, right around the time we got to this door. I see nothing. Alright, we're leaving. This is stupid, and we're leaving. Oh, that's summon scamp on self. No, where is Paxon? Paxon, hopefully. Oh, I know what to do. We're going to Civi Intervention. And we did not miscast, so we should end up In the at the Vivek Temple. Yep. And we crashed. All right, guys. It's time for me to find some breakfast. That was a very long playthrough. Take care of yourselves. Bye.